everybody, it's Joyce Rockwood. One of the things clients often ask me is, what is my favorite exercise? I love the Rebounder, and I have one here at home. It's the Cellerciser. I'm going to show you a bunch of ways in which to jump on here, besides just kind of going up and down, that will stimulate the lymphatic fluid in your system and keep your muscles toned and keep your joints active. The reason why I love this exercise so much is because, well, it's a lot of fun, and I throw on some really great music, which is not playing now so that I can speak with you, and it really sort of energizes me for the rest of my day. Also, it's a really important thing to make sure that your lymphatic system is well drained and stimulated. Your lymphatic system is made up of fluid, vessels, and nodes, and when we jump on the Rebounder, it's a non-impact way to stimulate that circulation. I also use some weights, which I'll start using a little bit throughout the session, in the middle of the session. These are ankle weights, but I use them in my hands to elevate the muscle tone in my body. So when I start out, and you could do this too, you start out with some simple jumping jacks, and instead of just jumping low, you really want to kind of jump high here and start moving the fluid, moving your circulation, getting your breath moving, and getting your arms moving too is going to elevate that. So after you do maybe 50 to 100 of these, which is what I start out with, just to kind of get your blood circulation and your heat in the body, the heat in your body moving, you can switch off to another movement. So I tend to move into hips. And when you're doing this exercise, you really want to shift your ribs around. You want to kind of feel like this is shifting forward, not just kind of lollygagging through it. You really want to move it by putting your body's weight into the turn. After this, and keeping your arms moving too, here you see my arms are not standing at my side still. You can shift into a side kick. You can hear my breath is actually getting a little shallow already while I'm talking to you and moving this along. And when you're doing these side kicks, keep in mind, you really want to kick your arms out to the side, or keep them still, as well as your legs. You really want to move this. You don't want to just kind of be playing it through. The other thing you can do is front kicks. Again, lifting your knees really high, not down here, but really lifting them high. You can bring your arms up. You can also go forward. Again, you're staying in these different movements for more repetitions than I'm showing you for the sake of this video. And then I tend to engage my arms, picking up my weights, keeping my movement going, and I do some shadow boxing. You're moving with the shadow boxing. You can keep your knees bent. You'll really work your quads. And get your arms active, feeling like you're kind of going in a mini circular motion. Not so big like this, but a mini circular motion. You'll start to feel it here. And you'll feel it throughout your sternum and your chest. When you're done with your exercise, 7 to 12 minutes is certainly just. You can go a little bit longer. I tend to go 15 or 20 sometimes. When you have really great music on, you'll go through it a lot faster. Slow down your exercise towards the end by decreasing the jump, decreasing the movement of your arms. Just start to slow your heartbeat a little bit. And just putting a little less effort into the jump. You can also, by the way, just don't forget, you could do back kicks. This would be done before the cool down. And then, when you're finished completely, and you hop off back into gravity land, please make sure to stretch out. A little bit before, and a little bit after. Your quads, for sure. Your calves, for sure. And some arm stretches, for sure. Okay, let's get jumping, kids.